Imagine a hacker drops a bad files on your server right now. So how long does it take to even notice that? A day, a week, or a never? So today I'm going to show you how to catch it in a seconds using two different tools, that is Wazuh and Yara rules. So by the end of this video, your server will be watching every single files and the changes in the real time, checking anything suspicious against the known malware patterns and raising an alarm the moment something looks wrong. So I've built the entire demo of this using a proof of concept provided by Wazuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you have not watched my previous videos on Wazuh, you can definitely go and watch those videos on Wazuh and you can understand how Wazuh works, and based on that you can start watching this particular video. So I've taken the reference from the Wazuh portal itself. So this is the proof of concept provided by Wazuh, which is leveraging LLMs for alert enrichment. So large language models we have used as an OpenAI. We are also using Yara tools. So there are different Yara rules which are available open source on various different GitHub links. Yara rules are basically created by different kinds of malware hunters and the endpoint protectors. We can utilize those Yara rules and you can integrate those Yara rules in your Wazuh, and you can scan against any kind of suspicious or malicious patterns. So in this, we are going to take two different infrastructure. The first one is Wazuh server itself, and the second is Ubuntu endpoint, which is 24 version. So the automated alert enrichment, right? So this is what we are going to use. Wazuh FIM, the automation engine, which monitors your directory for any kind of file modifications and trigger a response. We will be using Yara engine. So this will be your detection engine, scans a triggered file against repositories of known malware signatures. Then we will be using OpenAI API, which will be a generative context, which use any kind of model which you want to use to analyze Yara metadata and returns the plain English mitigation advice. So the high level architecture will be the detection, which will Wazuh File Integrity Monitoring, detects a file changes on the endpoint. Then it will go and trigger. The Wazuh Active Response module activates a custom script, which is yara.sh. Then it will scan and neutralize the malicious file. The script runs Yara. If the positive matches occurs, the malicious file will get instantly deleted. Then it will send the context to the LLM. The script extract the detection thread descriptions, queries the OpenAI API, and log intelligence to the Wazuh server. So this is the entire pipeline which we are going to see in the live demo. So this is how active response script will automatically work. It receives a file from the Wazuh JSON input. It will wait for file to stabilize, ensure the complete download, execute Yara scans against the file. If the Yara match is found, it will further attempt the file deletion. It, if it does not, then it will get exited there itself. Then it will extract the descriptions from the Yara metadata. It will send the query to OpenAI, the based on the configuration or the model which you have chosen. Then it will try to append combined output to the active response logs. So let us see a demo and start setting up your Yara first. So first step is Ubuntu. We have to go to your Ubuntu server and perform this configurations. So we have to make sure that it is updated. Second is to set up the required libraries for your Yara. Then we can download Yara files, extract those particular files and paste it in user local bin Yara 4.5.1. So let us copy this entire command and execute in our server. All right, setup is done. Let us go and verify whether Yara is working or not. You can try to run Yara as a command and see whether the output you are getting. So here you can see Yara is working. The command is working fine. Now let us download the Yara extraction rules. So here we are using Wala nextronsystems.com. So let us copy this entire command and execute. Now let us provide the permissions. Now, once the permission is given, let us create the script yara.sh, and path is var OSAC active response and bin. This I have pasted here. You can copy this entire script and you can paste it here. So I have already pasted this. Here you can use your own API keys. I have used my temporary key, test key, and you can choose whichever model you want to use for this entire demo, right? So I'm using GPT 4.40-mini. Once this is done, we just have to update the permissions of this yara.sh file. Okay. Then the file configuration file, we have to open this cosig.conf, and we have to make sure that the directory's real-time scanning is enabled. We can verify that. So here you can see directory's real-time is yes, and the directory is home, right? So we are monitoring /home directory. So any file which we download in home will automatically get detected. Once the configuration is done, we just need to restart our Wazuh agent, and that's it. We are done for configuration from the endpoint point of view, right? If you are using Windows 11 endpoint or Windows 10 endpoint, you can follow these steps for Windows. We are not using this Windows endpoint for this particular demo, so we are not following this entire process. Then from the Wazuh server point of view, we have to go to this local decoder.xml. You can copy this. Then let us go to Wazuh server. Then open local decoder.xml file. You have to paste this entire decoder rules in this particular file. So here you can see I have already pasted all the decoder rules. Once done, you can save it and close. Then we have to also add a local rules. Let us go to local rules. Then you can all the active response rules. You can copy this entire rules and paste it here. Okay, so here you can see I have already added. Once done, you can just save it and close. Then we have to go to this osec.conf file. Then in the active response section, we have to update this particular in the active response section. So copy this, and in the active response section, you just have to copy this. So here you can see I've already added. Once done, you can just simply write and quit. Restart Wazuh manager. Once you restart, it will take your configurations in effect. So once you restart Wazuh manager, it will take all the new configurations in effect. Now let us go and do the testing. So here you can see there are malicious files which are already there. You can just download this malicious file and verify the output what we are getting. So let us first download this mirai file, okay, in the home directory. Copy this particular command, and we have to do this in the Ubuntu endpoint. So once you download, it will get downloaded. You can also verify the logs. So for checking the logs, you can go to this active response -logs. You can verify whether any rules are being matched, yes or no. So here you can see there are no rules, no Yara rules have been matched, right? You can also verify the same thing on the dashboard. Once we log into the Wazuh dashboard, we can go to the active endpoints, click on active endpoint, go to file integrity monitoring, go to event section, and here we can see Mirai file has been downloaded and modified in our home directory, right? And there is no deletion detected because there are no YARA rules being matched, right? Let us go and try with a different this web shell file. So here you can see I have downloaded. So now you can see successfully deleted home web shell, and the scan results are it found web shell was Linux shell PHP file, okay, and the metadata has been provided. So now we can let us go and see what we have got on the dashboard. So let us go and refresh this. So here you can see the file got downloaded, added in your home directory, it got modified, and then the file got deleted automatically based on active response rules which you have created, right? Now let us see further. So here you can see the entire logs, and if you want to see it in the JSON format, you can see that, right? You can see the full logs. It is home, web shell, and deleted, and it is a real time, right? If you want to see further, you can go to view surrounding documents. You can click on this. Now you can also analyze the full logs of this, right? So here you can see you can get this type of chat GPT response based on the metadata what we have sent to the LLMs, right? So it says that web shell such as file wars linux shell.php, which are malicious script that allows attacker to gain unauthorized remote access to the web server, enabling them to execute commands, manipulate files, and go to tentatively compromise sensitive data. The impact of such threats can be severe, right? So here you can see the ChatGPT has given the response based on the metadata which is being provided by your YARA rules, right? So this is how you can create your own YARA rules. You can download YARA rules from different repositories, and you can use for scanning of the malicious files. And even you can integrate LLMs so that you can get better results instead of going and identifying what exactly the files is, whether those files are malicious or whether those files are clean. You can send the metadata directly to LLMs. LLMs will definitely go and analyze your metadata, and based on that, it will provide you the responses. So it will be easier for any kind of security analyst to go and simply go and read the response which you have got from the LLMs, right? And it will be faster and easy to identify any such kind of alerts. So definitely you can go and use this entire uh, demo. You can create in your own environment, you can deploy in your own environment and take the benefit of LLM plus Yara and Wazuh. Let us know if you have any questions. I will definitely answer those questions on my YouTube channel. If you have any question, you can just post it in the comment section. I will answer those questions. And do try this in your own environment. If you want to do a trial on your own environment, you can definitely try. And definitely you can use this in the production environment so that you get a better security. Thank you, and see you in the next video.